Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back. Today we're going to be diving into another demo, and this one's called Am I Nima? And in this one, we're going to be playing as Nima, and our job is to convince her mom that we are her daughter. It sounds like a pretty cool concept. I'm very excited to dive into this one, but before we do, as always, like and subscribe. Your support is always greatly appreciated. Let's get into it, guys. All right, let's see if we can convince her mom. Nima. That's pretty trippy. Nima? Dark, cold, endless, and utterly serene. The perfect undulating prison for you to spend eternity. An irritating yet familiar voice scratches at your brain, and you find yourself violently awoken by a mysterious figure. It it worked? You're breathing. The air the air is cold and stagnant. The walls that surround you provide the room with a distant lack of natural light. You are underground, dozens of boxes overflowing with trinkets bring a strange sense of comfort. That comfort dissipates as you realize you're tied to the chair you're sitting in. A bungee cord holds your head up. Oh shit. The stranger stands across the room, hesitating to approach. Okay, so that's the stranger. Nima, is that you? Words in your brain can be combined to unlock new words. Who is Nima? Am I Nima? Just tell me whatever she wants to hear. Just tell her. Oh, what? Mom. All the words are stored in your library? Okay, cool. Okay, when you're done, the words can be dragged from your brain down to your mouth to unlock new dialogue options. Mom? What's going on? Wait. Yes, it's all coming back to you now. You are Nima Lee, and this is your mother, Annabelle Lee. Mom breathes a sigh of relief and smiles. Oh, thank God, I thought I'd lost you. She excitedly steps forward, but stops herself just short of throwing her arms around you in an embrace. She pauses. Lost? Me? Mom shudders. Let me bring you some food first. You must be starving. Mom exits the basement, excitedly clambering her way up the stairs. I hope she trips and cracks her skull. Thanks, Mom. A sopping wet bowl of slop is gently presented to you. The odor, reminiscent of wet dog and the dirty sock, is masked by overwhelming amounts of soy sauce. Your nose begins to shrivel like a worm left out in the sun. Mom unties your hands, but leaves your waist and head fastened to the chair. With some effort, you can now eat your gruel. She places a small, dull spoon in your now free hand. She's even uglier up close. Okay, Nima, before you eat, we need to have a little talk. There was an accident. Your memories may have been affected, and I want to ensure that you're okay before everything goes back to normal. You're going to be living and sleeping in the basement for now. Can you untie me? You're tied up for your own safety. If you fall unconscious, I don't want you to fall and hurt yourself. Just follow her rules, and then we'll be free. You're not a prisoner. This is just a controlled environment for you to heal in, okay? You look at the bowl of food and then back at her. You try to nod, but your head just bounces into your binds. In your binds. Alright, so starting tomorrow, I'm going to be bringing you items. I want you to think of these items, how these items make you feel, if they bring back any memories. For now, let's start with something simple as an example. She takes a bowl of gruel and pushes it towards you. What does this kanji makes you feel of? You can start to eat while we talk if you like. Disgust. Okay. Food. Okay. You hesitate, looking down at the bowl and back at her. Although she claims there are no wrong answers, you know that it's not true. She's looking for a specific response. Try connecting ideas in your mind and see where those trains of thought lead you. Tell me what you think of, okay, food. I already did it. Kanji? That's kanji. Yes, this is kanji. You stare at it. Do you want to eat it? What is kanji? It's rice, oats, fish, soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce, and chives, I think. I got it from the herb garden. That actually sounds fucking disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. No wonder Nima is not eating it. Also, rum. The fish looked a bit old. What the? I don't think that's what kanji is. Well, it's a bit untraditional, but it's what I had on hand. You want to eat it? Hell no! Oh, do I? No. Hold on a second. Not really. How do we tell mom no? No, we can't do that, right? Disgust? Kanji. No. Disgust, mom, food. Nah, that just brings food, okay. So if we do... Nah, we don't do that. Disgust, kanji, Nima. Is this Nima? No, this is kanji. You're not kanji. You poke the fish bone and the substance squelches. Are you sure? Yes. Just to be clear, you're a human. Surely you haven't forgotten that. You nod, sensing it is the correct response. This is making you think of yourself. What about yourself that you're... this is making you think of yourself, though. What about yourself? That you're hungry? I guess. I'm not hungry, though. This shit's disgusting. What about disgust? Ew. I mean, any sane person, right? Despite every fiber of your being screaming at you not to, you bravely force a single spoon of piping hot kanji down your throat. Overwhelmed by the pungent taste of mom's unconventional methodology of cooking, you spit it back out. Better start at that than endure another mouthful of this overseasoned nightmare. Unsurprisingly, mom looks away in shame and apologizes for the culinary travesty before you. I guess my cooking hasn't improved then. I'm sorry, Mom. I can't eat this. Well, you have to eat something. Can we order takeout? She cringes. The notion of spending money on greasy fast food when there's perfectly fine kanji at home seems to cause her physical anguish. You know what, man? I'm with whatever spirit is Nemo because what the fuck? This is not perfectly fine. You put rice, oats, fish, Worcestershire sauce. I can't even. Oh my goodness gracious, poor girl. You know what? I have some Burgess Burger coupons upstairs. I've been saving them for a special occasion. I mean, probably poor, but come on, dude. You can do better than that. Just do oats. Do oats. Just do rice. Don't put them together. To be determined if she'll remember to actually do this. Huh. She's going to feed us, right? You yawn. The bowl of kanji certainly chased away your appetite. Now you prefer to find a nice den to crawl inside and sleep. Mom sets the bowl aside and lets out a long sigh. She stares at you intently, preparing for something. How much of the accident do you remember? You shake your head. Some things just come to you, but as far as you're concerned, everything that happens before you woke up in this... Everything that happened before you woke up in this space feels like a dream. Okay. You were swimming. You hit your head. You're lucky I was able to rescue you. You clutch your head as a jolt of pain travels from the top of your cranium down to your spine. Ow. Like the story. A memory surges to you. You recall looking up at your mother's stony face in her hand as in her hand she clutches a small sharp knife designed to cut through flesh and organs. Your mother looks worried as she reaches out to console you. You recoil away from her. Maybe she should talk about this later. We should talk about this later. Tomorrow the real test begins. You pass those and you'll be free to leave this basement and everything can return to normal. How am I supposed to pass if I can barely remember anything? I suppose it's only fair if you have a chance to ask me some questions in return. There's a shuddering pain racking in your brain. You're almost you're almost spent for the day. Choose your next words wisely. What do you want to know? What do we want to know? Swimming, right? What about mom? What about swimming with mom? Grief. Where's dad? Ooh. Where's dad? Your mom looks down at her hands. Dad's not here. What do you remember about him? You search your mind for anything that you can recall about your father. The memory that returns isn't an event or a story, but a smell. He smells like fish. Your mother's stony face cracks into a smile that she laughs. Yeah, he did. Your eyelids are growing heavy. You're running out of energy. Anything else you want to ask me? So fish, pain? No. Pain? You hurt me. Do we do that? What about pain and grief? That's mom. Science! Your job. What about your job? My work can wait. You're more important. You yawn and your mother takes notice. Nima, sweetie, don't you think it's time for you to go to bed? I have just one question. Okay, what do you want to ask? Okay, so we have one more question. All of that, okay. Alright, just making sure. Nima. Water. Swimming. I got hurt while swimming? You feel like you don't trust that explanation. You went swimming by yourself and hit your head on a rock. I told you not to go because the current was strong, but you didn't listen as usual. You were lucky I found you when I did. Really? Yeah. Your voice is tinged with regret. She's lying to you. Oh, her voice. The pain surging through your brain terminates with a sudden pull of the plug. Your eyes cut to blindness, and then you feel your body fall forward to be caught by the ropes fastening you to the chair. You flicker in and out of consciousness as rogue bolts of electricity wiggle your neurons. Mom hums a familiar song. A pair of tender arms bear the full weight of your malnourished and sickly form. You are lowered onto a lumpy mattress tucked in routinely and without indulgence. However, whoever carries you here was hesitant to do so. Her acts of mothership seem like little more than a performance. Despite that, you feel a gentle hand lovingly caress the side of your face, and once again, the world goes dark. Interesting. I don't know how to feel about the mother. But this is crazy. I like this. This is nuts. A lot of reading, but I actually am enjoying it quite a bit. Oh, my head hurts. This is my room. I barely remember it. Oh, damn. So we got our own little room over here, too? What's he so happy about? Happy? Okay. Mom, Dad, I was not talented at all. I wonder if they were ever jealous of birds in the sky. Oh! Ooh, that felt nice. I wish I could be the powerhouse of a cell. Oh, that was the mitochondria. Science. The mitochondria. Is it July already? It feels like it's been a million years. This human looks strange. Nice. Oh, damn, look at me! Oh, no, we just get life again. At least we're look at us, man. Flowing. My purpose in life. I wonder what my purpose is. I used to chew on these pencils. This is my special jar of wishes. Right now, I wish I could get out of here. Ooh, blood, okay. It's kind of fun playing with these words. Okay, so we... Fear. Hell yeah, baby! Food. Body. Corpse. Zombie. Just eating all these words away. Swimming. Fish. Alright. Feel like I flowed there. Alright. Tomato Boy is the coolest. I've read all of the comics. I wish I could shrink down just to see how my dolls live. My old locker. I can't remember the password. Oh, can we? Hold on. Oh, we can. Hold up a second. That's kind of crazy. Hold up a second. Knife. Alright, so we got knife. Alright. World's best daughter. I wonder what the sample size for this was. Pride. Okay, so that's kind of like not... Okay. We're gonna have to collect... penguin. I wonder if they're ever jealous of the birds in the sky. Okay, so... Oh, envy. Ego. Save the whales. Though it is beautiful when a whale dies, they host an entire ecosystem. Erosion. Forgotten. I feel like... Did you go back somehow? Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, so that was that. Okay. Work. Boredom. The book is about evolution. I wonder what will ever evolve into. Age. Old. All right. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm a pretty good strong swimmer, right? She's a strong swimmer, so I mean, she probably did. Boredom, school, trophy, old, knife. Okay. These fish are trapped in a fake world. Okay, that's not anywhere. Fossil, stasis, torture. Okay, Tales of the Uncool Kid, Benson Breyer. Isolation, Forgotten. Morella, Homicide. Oh wow, okay, we're definitely getting elsewhere. All right. It pisses me off. All right, what do we have? What do we have? A lava lamp, a light, death. Okay. Let's get another like a light book. Okay, come on. Bed, coffin, trapped, lamp. God dang. How many words am I gonna get here? The bathroom is locked, but if I need to. Um, I wonder what's out there. Hmm. That's dad. Sashimi. Interesting. This water has been sitting out here for a while. I wonder what's living inside of it now. Life, death. Seems lonely. She needs a friend. Blush. Tomato boy. Lotus boy. Shark. All right. Oh, damn. Okay, I was his child and I was her child. In this kingdom by the sea. A child's drawing. It's vague, resembling a koi fish. James Bond. What exactly am I supposed to do here? I'm a little confused. I should knock for mom. Yes. Are you awake? Yes. You hear her undo a series of deadbolts, opening the door only a crack for it to be caught by the chain lock and held nearly closed. She studied you. She closed the door. You hear her undo the last chain and open the door again. You didn't clean yourself up. The bathroom door was locked. Her cold demeanor thaws for a moment. Shit. She pounds her head into the palm of her hand. She gestures for you to go sit at the table while she retreats into the restroom and unlocks the bathroom. Quick, lock her in. You hesitate, weighing the risk of trapping your mother in your prison. She returns quickly and efficiently. Your bathroom is unlocked. She doesn't take note of you passing by the ascent the stairs in a staccato of thumbs and exits the basement. You fidget in your chair, wondering if you did something to upset her. She's not buying it. She returns trundling clumsily down the stairs. She holds the railing to keep herself steady. In her other hand, she carries a large tote bag bulging with concealed items. All right. She calms down a bit and smiles placidly at you. Good morning, Nima. Good morning. Don't forget to call her mom. Did you sleep well, Mom? No. Disgusting. She's wearing the same clothes from yesterday. She feels disheveled. She looks disheveled. It's unclear if she slept at all. Are you feeling any pain? Yesterday, our conversation ended rather abruptly. Your vitals stable, and you seem to have full memory. Yes, I'm feeling well. Good. She flips a notebook and makes note of that response. How's your sleep? Any interruptions or strange dreams? Lie to her. Nope. She flips her notebook closed and the fake smile returns into a real one. You're going to be better today, right? Today is going to be a little different from yesterday. With me, I have some items. If you need to do it, all you need to do is tell me how they make you feel. Can you do that for me? Yes. She places a plushie of a shark upon the table in front of you. For some reason, it involves unfamiliar feelings without you. Happy. Okay. Nostalgia, sorrow, and most intriguingly, love. Now, is there anything this reminds you of? Okay, love. Oh, happy, happy? Can we do happy, happy? Nope. Um, I think happy is good enough, right? What do we do? Friend. Love. Bam. The trip. That's the toy that got for me at the aquarium. Can we go? Can we get tickets? Yes. Let us out of the bowl. Hmm. It's not really a good time for that right now. Ah, man. Promise we'll go sometime, okay? Just like how we used to when Dad was still around. Memories of your father embrace your mind. He's no longer with you, but the plushie still connects the two of you together. Maybe after we're done here, does that sound good? Yeah, okay. That's how what you gotta do. So you gotta really, really read like love, and you gotta make love kind of the answer that you give her, and that's the right answer. Mom lets out a melancholy chuckle. It's funny you used to bring this thing everywhere with you. I remember you never let me take it from you, even to wash it. Your father used to say it was starting to look more like a catfish than a shark. He even considered buying a second one to switch out so he could clean it. We could clean it when you weren't looking. Hey, he never did. Don't worry. After he passed, you were even more inseparable. You wanted to hold on to anything that reminded you of him. You and Mom share a moment of nostalgic silence, reminiscing on the warmth of a face that fades more and more into memory every single day. Okay, so we lost our father. Mom lovingly plants her hand on your cheek. I'm just glad I didn't lose both of you. Okay, Nima, let's move on to something else. I don't think it was a. She pulls out a chunk of rock with a strange formation entombed on the surface. There's a prismatic glow on the rock, and an apple-eyed skeleton frozen in time and then cracked open like an egg. Mother hesitates, unsure if she should show you this thing. Still, she places it on the table and pushes it towards you. What does it remind you of? A fossil, right? We have fossil. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. A fossil from work. This is one of those fossils you study from work for work. You're reminded of all the time your mom spends in her office toiling away at descriptions and classifications for fossils like these. A job that takes up much of her time yet pays so little. You're working with these fossils pretty much all the time. You wrote a book about them. Do you remember this one's name? When you look at the fossil, the only thought that comes to your head is that it looks like the silhouette of a shadowed man. There's something about it that calls to you, as if the shape of the stone is in the perfect shape to fit you. You have a desire to crawl inside the stone and become entombed within it. No. Meryl Splendors. So that's alright, but that's alright. It's not important right now. You sigh. She constantly tests you on this useless shit. That small spark of anger unlocks a treasure trove of hidden resentment you held for your mother and her work. How much she floated onto you in order to prioritize her research. Kind of a waste of time. What was that? You spent the whole summer down here obsessing over things that have been dead for millions of years. You touch a nerve with that. She reacts by balling her fists. A steel veil crosses over her eyes. Ooh, you spoiled brat. You can play and do nothing all summer. Maybe to you, this looks like I'm wasting my time, but all this work I've done so we can fix our family. But all this work I've done so we can fix our family. You shouldn't have said that. Why not? It's the truth. Play? You didn't let me go outside. You felt that I was in prison. I felt that like I was in prison. You had to learn your lesson. What lesson? You really shouldn't have said that. I don't think we should continue talking about this. I want to focus on happy memories today. You're my good and happy daughter, Nima. She speaks as if she's reminding herself who you are, but the tone is clearly suggesting that you've begun to wander off the script she set for you, out for you. What lesson, Mom? Don't get all righteous with me, as if it's my fault that we ended up like this. You're the one who betrayed my trust. You're the one who put this entire experiment in jeopardy. I was ready to forgive you for us to go back to the way things were, but it seems you're too spiteful to move on. You're not Nima. Nima would never act like this. Nima would never question me like this. That's it. It's time to forbid. Your mom grits her teeth to hold herself back from speaking truth. Gruffly, she picks you up by your arms and hauls you back to your room. She deposits you across the threshold of the door, then quickly closes the door behind you. You hear her voice muttering something about controlling stimulus as she stomps away from the door and behind ascending the stairs out of the basement. You messed up. Push her button too much. She doesn't love you anymore. I don't think she ever did. Shit. You banish the errant thought from your mind. After the interrogation today, you want for nothing else but the comfort of the bed. You find yourself awake in bed. There are heavy weights on your arms. You try to wiggle, and your arms push against a series of tight ropes that bind you still. I told you she doesn't like failure. This bitch tied me up. Your mother enters the room, wiping a small steel pick with an antiseptic tissue. You're awake? I didn't use enough anesthesia. You try to scream, but you discover your mouth is gagged. That's fine. You won't need it. She leans over you, placing her knee on your stomach to pin you and gripping your face with a clawed hand. The pick inches closer to your eye. Don't blame yourself. It's my fault, really. Something must have gone wrong with the procedure for you to come out like this. She begins to caress her cheek. Her hands are trembling ever so slightly. But that's okay. What the fuck is going on? That's a dream, right? There's always next time. You feel the blade scrape past your socket and push into the nerves of your brain. Your life terminates with a pop as she severs your brain in half. Suddenly, it's dark. Dark, cold, endless, and utterly serene. You spend an eternity in this darkness until a familiar voice. Nima? Is that you? Damn! Oh man, this one's good. You know what's good when I hate reading and I can want to continue reading. Like I want to read this whole entire thing. This is gonna be fucking amazing. I think this comes out also in like October something. I'll put the date somewhere on here when while editing. But man, I'm looking forward to this one. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.